Alright guys, we are back out here on a Saturday at the Big Top Flea Market. It's about 1 o'clock now. We've sold quite a bit of stuff. Let me go over the things we've sold. We sold a $1.99 comic. We sold a $2.99 comic. I sold Last of Us for $17. I originally had 19 on it, but this morning I actually looked it up and saw the price had dropped, and immediately as soon as I did that, somebody bought it. Then the Tinkerer's son and him came along, and his son bought 10 PS2 cases, just the empty blank cases, so he bought 20 of them for $10. He then bought Ratchet Deadlocked for $7, Sonic Rush for the DS for $7, and Sonic Collection for the DS for $4. Then his dad spent about $70 with me. I brought like Commodore VIC-20s, 128s, TI-99s. I brought a whole bunch of stuff out, a lot of it broken, missing pieces, but he loves to work on that kind of stuff. So like I said, he spent about $70 buying that stuff. I also gave him some stuff as well to work on. Then a gentleman came in and bought Toy Story 2 for the N64 for $4, and Ariel the Mermaid for $5, and then a lady came in and bought the original Diablo for $5. We're at about 136 right now, with a couple hours left. Figure we'll do pretty good. Something else that's pretty exciting we've started this morning is we're now taking credit cards. Both the Tinker and his son use their credit cards, so that's another way we can actually make some money, because quite a few people don't bring a lot of money, so I'm hoping things like the Retron 5 that's $135. People have asked, do we take it? We haven't in the past, but now we do, so hopefully those kind of things will sell. Well guys, if we sell anything else, I'll let you know. Alright guys, we are back home. I've gotten cleaned up. It was another hot day at the flea market. We did sell a few more things. I sold Super Street Fighter 2 for the Genesis. It was loose, but I used a Universal game case and we printed some cover art for it. I sold that for $7. I sold Fable 2 Collector's Edition for the 360 for $8. And the last sale of the day was a Atari 2600 Junior bundle. It was that system with a controller and 5 games. I sold that for $30. And today we made $184, which isn't too bad for a Saturday. Hopefully Sunday will bring us a little bit more customers. It was pretty busy. We just had a lot of lookers. So again, guys, come back and we'll have some footage for Sunday. Alright guys, we're back out here at the Big Top on Sunday. It's about 2 o'clock now. It's just been so dang busy. With us doing credit card sales, things have just exploded. There's one I'll talk about here shortly that kind of worries me a little bit, but we've put some procedures hopefully in place that we won't have any issues, hopefully, with any further credit card purchases. First, let's go over some things we've sold. We sold 3 DVDs for $5. We sold 10 comics for $9. Let the guy give him a break on the price, because he buys from me at least probably 5 to 6 times since we've been out here. We sold Call of Duty 3 for the original Xbox for $5, Lego Star Wars for the Game Boy Advance for $3, Darksiders for the PS3 for $8, Deus Ex for the 360 for $6, another copy of Kingdom Hearts for the PS2, that was $10. We sold the other bookshelf that we had for $5. Then the Tinkerer came out again and picked up some VIC-20 stuff that I had. Quite a few are busted keys on them. There's one that's good that I gave to him to hopefully try to fix for me, so I can actually sell it out here for a decent price. He spent about $16 with out here with us. I then sold a Genesis 1 AV cable for $7. We sold Tie 3 for the GameCube. We sold a single Universal game case for $2. We sold Super Mario Sunshine for $25. It was a loose copy. And here's a big purchase. This is another reason. This is the gentleman, he bought this stuff that I just mentioned, the last couple of things. And he bought a Retron 5. This has been Retron 5 weekend. We've sold 2 so far. Another one's coming up here shortly. That was $135. He just, I don't know, something felt really weird about him doing a credit card. I don't know what it was. It was kind of a gut feeling, so I hope that doesn't turn around to bite us in the butt. We then sold Animal Crossing DS Loose for $10. We sold a generic sports game for the PS2 for $2. We sold Rainbow Six Vegas for the 360 for $5. Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition for the GameCube. It was a loose copy, but I had put it in a GameCube case. That was $40. Sorry about that. A customer came up and asked a question. We then sold another Retron 5 for $135. We are now starting to ask for driver's license so we can compare the what's on the credit card with the driver's license. Try to at least save us the heartache of losing some sales because of it being fraud. We then sold Wheel of Fortune Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo for $4. The person that bought the Retron 5 bought the next few items as well. They bought a NES controller for $7, a Super Nintendo controller for $11. These are both aftermarket ones, but the Super Nintendo one's actually a pretty good one. Then we sold a DVD for $2, and we sold Miss Pac-Man Loose for the Genesis. It was $3. Right now we're sitting probably around $400 just for today. Actually probably closer to $5. So guys, if we sell anything else, I will let you know. Alright guys, I am back home. Again, got cleaned up. It wasn't as hot as it was on Saturday, but it was still pretty hot. I did have a few more purchases. We sold a GameCube for $30. I sold Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the PS3 for $5, and we sold Little Big Planet 2 Special Edition for $8. Today we did $545 in sales, which is just crazy. Again, it was because of the credit card salespeople, I guess, are feeling more comfortable getting larger purchases when they can charge them or use their debit card. Again, we're starting to use, make sure we're double checking people's driver's license to try to at least cut that down. And I'm also on big purchases trying to make sure I email or text a receipt so I have something to go by on top of that as well. So a grand total at $730, which is just amazing. Hopefully we can keep doing this. I know the summer's coming up, and I always hear things start slowing down when the summer hits, and when we get back to the fall and winter, that's when things just go crazy. So again, I've sold 2 Retron 5s so far since I've been out there, and I've traded one away to the guy that I buy a lot of stuff from. He used credit to get that. So, and there were quite a few people that were actually interested in Retron 5, so we may actually have a few more coming back as well. I've got a couple set aside new. I think if I get down to one, I may order some more, especially if we, sell them a couple per week. That's pretty crazy. Well, guys, thanks again for watching.